Prince Harry is afraid of Daddy going Joe Jackson on his booty. Now available in paperback and e-readers, The Temptation of John Haynes. Given to temptation, pick up this action-packed African-American paranormal romance. Get The Temptation of John Haynes in paperback and e-readers today. One of my viewers wanted to know what was going on with Prince Harry, and there hasn't been much going on with your Prince Harry in the news until recently. Now, recently, your Prince Harry was revealed to be working frantically behind the scenes to revise his autobiography. And the reason why your Prince Harry is revising his autobiography is because he has really presented a book that possibly it would be done in poor taste after the passing of Her Majesty. Now, your Prince Harry had issues with the royal family for several years, and he's had these issues, I believe, really after his mother wound up passing away. Now, your Prince Harry has had serious daddy issues with his father, Prince Charles, at the time, and because he was having serious issues with Prince Charles, he wanted to really hurt Prince Charles, for he believes hurting his mother by having Camilla Parker Bowles as a side piece. Now, your Prince Harry has really been upset with his father again for an extended period of time, and that could have been his motive for going out here and doing this tell-all memoir where he would look to spill Earl Grey tea on the royal family by going out here and sneaking into Buckingham Palace, going into the royal hamper of Prince Charles, and going out here and taking out a pair of his skid-marked drawers to air dirty laundry on the royal family. Because basically, this entire book is nothing more than your Prince Harry looking to go out here and air dirty laundry on the royal family because of all of the deep hurts he has as related to the really dysfunctional relationship that he has with his father, and he's looking to go out here and finally get back at his father for hurting his mother. This is the classic textbook beta male behavior that I talk about extensively in my book, The Man Crisis, and it looks like to me that your Prince Harry is definitely a man in crisis, because as he's going out here looking to go out here and spill the Earl Grey tea on his family and expose his father's dirty laundry with the skid-marked drawers, he's basically put himself in a very bad situation, which could basically embarrass the entire royal family, because the release of this book coming out possibly later in the year could really prove to be a major embarrassment to the royal family. And because it comes in a few months after the passing of Her Majesty, this book really would hurt the royal family's image. And the great irony here is that your Prince Harry could be doing more extensive damage than he hoped to do. Now, your Prince Harry again wanted to aggressively go after his father, and he wanted to passively go out here and make money to take care of his family, the Duchess of Ratchetness, Meghan Markle, and her children, and he aggressively wanted to go out here and get back at his father, because with most beta males, they don't respect male authority, they don't respect male authority figures, and they don't respect men because they see another man like themselves. And because Prince Harry saw the then Prince Charles like himself, he looked to go out here and try to hurt his father the same way he would hurt one of these other princes from another province. And he hoped to humiliate and emasculate Prince Charles with this memoir, with these cutting words, but that the timing was just absolutely wrong with the passing of Her Majesty the Queen. And because this book is coming out right a few months after the passing of the Queen, what your Prince Harry is now doing is getting into damage control, frantically working behind the scenes, trying to rewrite these memoirs, hoping that he can put out something where he can air a little bit of dirty laundry, expose a little of the skid mark of his daddy's drawers, and hopefully not embarrass himself, because at this point he is no longer the King of King and Lord of Lords of white men like he is with the Duchess of Ratchetness, Meghan Markle. No, at this point he's just another prince in the royal family, and he has no direct connection to the throne. So now that the Queen, Her Majesty, sadly has passed away, and your Prince Charles is no longer a subordinate anymore, he is now King Charles, and your King Charles, it looks like from the way he was behaving at the coronation, isn't looking to take any shit from your Prince Harry. And because he's not looking to take any shit from anyone, your Prince Harry is quaking in his boots, because most beta males know that if a man like a Prince Charles comes to power, he's going to go out here and do things to command his respect, because at this point he is the King of King and Lord of Lords of white men, as the head of the first family of white supremacy, and as the head of the first family of white supremacy, he's not taking any mess from some beta male prince. No, he's not going to sit there and let some little peon of a prince who isn't even connected to the throne go out here and spill Earl Grey tea on him. And if he tried to spill some Earl Grey tea, your now King Charles now has the authority to take the royal belt off and chop up some ass like a lumberjack. And that's what has your Prince Harry quaking in his boots. He's finally having to deal with actual male authority and an actual male authority figure. And this actual male authority figure has him terrified, because he's not dealing with a subordinate. No, he's dealing with a man in power. And this man in power, if he finds out that he's gone out here and got his skid mark drawers and is looking to expose his dirty laundry, he may wind up doing a house cleaning of one section of the royal family by using his royal power to strip your Prince Harry further of his title, and he may wind up excommunicating your Prince Harry to America permanently, with no real no plan to ever bring him back. Now, when the Queen was in power, she was looking to try to work a reconciliation out between your Prince Harry and the royal family. But if we've got King Charles, and your King Charles, again, being a man who wants his respect, he's going to take that respect by letting your Prince Harry know who the king is. And once he gets through crowning this prince with the belt, Joe Jackson style, this may be the thing that lets your Prince Harry know who the King of King and Lord of Lords is, because he's not dealing with gynocentric authority that he dealt with the Queen, or dealing with one of these radical feminist women like your Duchess of Ratchetness, Meghan Markle. No, when you're dealing with the king, you better have your backbone and your stones, but sadly both of those items are inside of the Duchess of Ratchetness, Meghan Markle's change purse of her Birkin bag. And sadly, because your Prince Harry doesn't seem to have the backbone or the stones to go out here and face his father like a man, he goes out here looking to pull these little decon schemes, hoping to go out here and make a little bit of money while going out here and degrading his family. And he's looking to go out here and make this money really quick, thinking that he's slick, but sadly the whole scheme has fallen completely apart in his face, and now he's desperately trying to feverishly and frantically get those fingers to the keyboard, hoping to try to not go out here and make himself a disgrace, because if your King Charles has his way, he may wind up going and buying the National Action Network and then re-establishing it back as King Charlie's Supermarket, and then having Harry and the Duchess of Ratchetness, Meghan Markle, winding up working there as a cashier and a bagger. Now, the King Charlie Supermarket was a supermarket that was around in the 1980s when your Prince Charles was a prince, and it was on 145th Street, and I believe it was it was Lenox Avenue, I believe, and this was a supermarket that was in the neighborhood of Harlem. And it was there until a couple of years ago, and then it was turned into the National Action Network, and I believe in the early 2000s. And this might lead to the return of King Charlie's, and King Charles may wind up making this supermarket a place for your Prince Harry if he finds out about all the tea that he has spilled as related to the royal family. And that's why, again, your Prince Harry is out here looking to try to sop up that tea, and he's looking to sop up that tea as quickly as he can, because he knows if that tea gets spilled and those skid mark drawers get exposed, he's going to wind up with his ass torn up by his father, who is going to make him look like one of the Jackson family, because he's going to be dancing around after he gets beat with that royal belt for disrespecting the royal family. But this is all par for the course when it comes to your Prince Harry, who has been going on one grand ratchet scheme to the next, because the Duchess of Ratchetness, Meghan Markle, has been pulling his strings like a puppet, and as she has been pulling his strings like a puppet, because he has no backbone and no stones, he's just been going out here doing her dirty work, and as he's done that dirty work, he has now gone out here and made a complete mess as related to himself, because if all of that dirty laundry gets spilled and that Earl Grey tea gets spilled, it's going to again wind up leading to him not only winding up being embarrassing the family, but he may not have a family after that. And what really your Prince Harry is really scared of is losing his part in the first family of white supremacy, and what may happen here is that your Prince Harry may wind up becoming another casualty in the first family of white supremacy. Now, this was a video requested by one of my viewers, and if you would like me to make a video for you, you can send a donation to the Cash App, and if I know something about that subject, I will make that video for you. And if you want to pick up some of my writing on the SJS Direct imprint, like the ISIS series, the E-Steam series, or the John Haynes series, and the books of the Spinsterella trilogy, you can find all of those books on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle format, Smashwords, the iBookstore, and Google Play. That is all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe. Now available in paperback and e-readers, ISIS, Bride of Dracula, The Goddess Next Door, and John Haynes team up to take on the Dark Vampire in this action-packed ISIS series adventure. Get ISIS, Bride of Dracula in paperback and e-reader at online booksellers today.